Preparation going on over the last probably 6 months or so to get everything ready, and we're getting ready for the first serve here.
Yeah, both teams should be very proud to be at provincials. Lots of teams sitting at home watching today, so this is a big deal.
All right, the Grizzlies, I think in this case they're the number 2 seed. Not Ministikwan, I think coming in is the number 7 or 8 seed in the tournament. So we'll have to see kind of how they respond early, handling a big crowd and getting into this. I also think a lot of the points are going to be a lot longer than they're used to just because of the size of this gymnasium.
All right, looks like we got Tayden Lewis here set to open the game.
It's quite a great jump serve to start it off from Ministikwan.
Yeah, that pass went a little too far, and Ministikwan took advantage.
Already, it looks like the ref is asserting dominance in the game. So
yeah, he's definitely got control out there.
Great serve by number 7. You know, coming in very first one of the game. You just want to get that in, but he put some pepper on that first one even. Almost looked like he almost was trying to go short on a spin jump serve, which you don't see that too often right there. So he pulled the string, as we say in basketball, a little bit too tight. Sorry if we have some basketball analogies here. We got 2 basketball guys in the booth. Set up, nice little roll over the top.
Good dig.
Looks like we got 2 really good setters here. Carter Glassbow and number 8 from Ministikwan. They both got some nice hands. You can just tell even right from the beginning. What a big block there by the Grizzlies.
Whoa. Excellent block. Ministikwan almost got that back.
Just can feel the excitement in the air here with the entire or most of Regina Christian School here cheering on their team. 17 buses to get them all over here. Tap up, out to power. It's a big time hit by number 2 right there. Aiden Crooked-Neck.
Yep, excellent. Lots of power. 2 very athletic teams we got here today, Jeff.
You can just see it. They don't even want to let the ball's definitely going to be tough to get on the ground here as we go through it. Ooh, that's a big time block by number 2, number 4 there by Aiden and George Clunaire there. We're going to say Xavier, number 5 for the Grizzlies, is one of the best hitters in the entire province. So he'll be getting a ton of work this game. But right now, number 8, Creedon Turan, just
got the ace off the tip serve there off the net. I think that was a carry there. Couldn't quite get around.
Yeah, for those who are a little bit maybe newer to volleyball, anything above or behind your head that might look like a set, but if it's not out in front, is going to be called as a carry there in general. Well, Creedon did his part there, though, gave themselves a nice little lead as it went through. 5-3 here now for Ministikwan. Xavier back to serve for the Grizzlies. Someone's a little amped up, Brett.
Yeah, he's got the juices flowing there a little too much.
You and I, we experienced this in our own way at provincials too, but it's tough to kind of keep that. Well, it's one of 2 things, maybe a little nervous, right? So you kind of mishit it, or just excited and just pound through that ball. We saw both those things happen back-to-back plays.
Yeah, that's the 3rd serve into the net for Ministikwan. They're going to have to tighten up the serving.
Matthew Logan back here to serve for the Grizzlies. There we go, we get to watch some volleyball get played here. Back row set, yeah, so You could tell even right away, number 8, Creedon kind of knew it. He's a back row setter, so he's not allowed to pass the ball over the net at the height, past the height of the net. So that's what happened on that play. Ooh, that was tight. Got a little lucky there. Looks like Grizzlies look like they're sleeping a little. And a tight one out the back.
Yeah, Grizzlies definitely got to take advantage of those free balls from Ministikwan.
Just Nathan was up there, didn't have much to block him, but he just, stabbed that with his finger essentially right over. Oh, looks like he got a little bit of a
Scoreboard malfunction.
function at the. Hey, if this score gets to 6-7, there's going to be a massive cheer by the fans, I'm thinking, based on everything that's going on in the world right now. Oh, Aaron, nice play there just to get her over the net. And, Grizzlies decided that they'd rather just give a free hit to Ministikwan there.
Looks like a little miscommunication there on the Grizzlies' part. I don't think they're quite in sync yet.
Coach Kenton, everybody wanted to make sure they got to the
big time hit there by
Nathan. Made up for that last one right there.
Yeah.
I was just saying, Coach Kenton, Dick, who's the Regina Christian School Grizzlies coach, he, just talking about with his team, try to get everyone healthy through there to the championship, and then also, make sure that they stay sharp throughout the week, which can sometimes be a tough thing.
Is there many injuries in volleyball, Jeff?
Yeah, lots. Well, in general, like ankle-type injuries, right?
Okay.
And actually, we have on the Regina Christian School side, I know their starting middle, Cal Robertson, is injured today, which will definitely affect this game. He's hoping to get back for tomorrow, but sprained it on Monday.
Oh, that's too bad.
Number 7 blasted that one. Taden Lewis just out of the, just outside and into the other court. He hit that one so hard. Into the game, we got number 9 for the Grizzlies, Jack Nielsen. Jack's only in grade 9, so we got a couple grade 9s who are actually playing their part today. Robbie Glassbill and Jack Nielsen. So excited to see them in there. Good pass up. Would he take that with the set? Out to the right side hitter. Really good dig there by Xavier Dick.
I think the Grizzlies are kind of finding their groove here now, Jeff.
Yeah, that nice dig, nice dig leads to a perfect set. Boom, timeout, Ministikwan. Time for them to regroup after this one.
Yeah, I think the defense is what is kind of rising to the surface right now.
Yeah, early on it looked like Ministikwan was maybe taking it to the Grizzlies and actually playing a lot better defense, better communication and everything, but Grizzlies seem to have turned that one around as well. Interesting to always like to look as a coach, look at the different styles of coaching going on there. Lots of encouragement over the Ministikwan side. Coach Kenton, much more right on the guys saying, hey guys, let's communicate, let's get on it.
Yeah, lots of structure going on over there with Kenton.
Some adjustments throughout the game.
Yeah.
And volleyball is such an interesting one, coming from basketball guys who are maybe a little more structured, but sometimes it's like very much it's just encouragement and, mental focus that has to be there. So
that's right.
Different styles for sure. Oh, what a play. That was a great dig there by number 1, Aiden Cardinal.
Great block by Aaron Liu there.
It's too bad, almost like Ministikwan gave up on that play, but they probably could have had it if they hadn't given up on it a little bit earlier there. Nielsen. Ooh. What a serve, Jack Nielsen.
Right on the baseline. It's tough to read sometimes.
Pretty nice when a grade 9 comes in and gives you a lift like this, like 4 or 5 in a row here.
Yeah, that's big.
Again, just Grizzlies deciding not to block that, but a really nice job by number 1 there, Aiden Cardinal again, just putting her straight down.
Yeah, he can sure get up there.
Not sure if it's just sheer terror by how tall he is up at the net, but I know I'd probably be freaking out a little too if he was coming at me.
Got a free ball here for
great pass.
Ministikwan.
You
They
know,
put it away.
Yeah, volleyball's a simple game when you get passes like that, and great setter too. He just has all of his options and just picked the right one there.
Yeah, passing is absolutely crucial to this sport.
Nice little jump float. Great job there by Carter. Keep it alive.
Nice deep ball.
What
That's a
a
good block.
What a defensive turnaround right there, right? Went from like nothing all of a sudden back to Ministikwan, another chance for it. And then the Grizzlies just set up that big wall. Yeah, it looked like Ministikwan wanted a 4-hit rule, so essentially, if the ball doesn't hit the tape but hits the block but doesn't get over the tape, that's called a 4 hits. But the ref was having none of that.
All right, looks like Caden Turand is about to serve here. Whoa, big hit just out though.
Just out, called by Xavier there with the big hit. Again, it's just slight, it's the passing that makes the difference in volleyball. You just see right there, the setter just has to be off the, off the logo a little bit, and it affects the whole dynamics of even that hit right there.
Yep, absolutely.
Much better. Oh, I guess not quite.
Yeah, we're having a little trouble with that first pass right now. RCS is.
Caden Turan probably has a big float. Tough to see from this angle or vantage point, but probably has, a big time. Yeah, it is. Well, that one has a little bit more spin. Got with 2 hands. Interesting. Xavier deciding to go with the roll on that one instead. So Ministikwan again after that timeout. They battled back now, 14-13.
Yeah, we got about a 5-point swing here. Wow.
There we go. That's one of the best hitters, just doing what he does. We call that a 6-pack in volleyball. Got him right.
Yeah.
Right in the stomach.
I would not want to be on the other end of that spike.
You just look at the blockers like, come on, man, like help a brother out here. Let's go. Into the game, Robbie Glassbell, little jump float, which is a specialty. Him and his brother, number 3 Carter Glassbell, is the setter for the team.
Uh-oh.
Again, just a little off on that. Interestingly enough, like these guys have not played in a gym this size, right? So it's just different. Your surroundings, just the whole sheer volume of the location can just play tricks with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
What an amazing, amazing building, though, to just be a part of this whole experience for the kids.
All right, that hit was just out by Ministikwan. Jeff, how long have they been using the U of R for provincial volleyball?
Yeah, this is rare, actually, that the universities have actually been used for it. But in particular in this category, right, because Regina would be one of, like, roughly. Wow, what a hit there by number 4. George Culinaire just destroyed that ball. We might have to get a new one.
Yeah, George is 6 feet tall, but jumps like he's 6'7".
looked a lot bigger than that right there, didn't he?
Oh, those serves are tough.
Yeah. You can tell he actually mishit the serve, but it worked out perfect right off the tape and down. Grizzlies not able to get there in time. Warriors, man, they are doing exactly what their name is, right? Like, they are fighting, battling back, early lead.
Absolutely, no quitting this team. That serve just out.
Just mishit that. Little high. I think he's going for the back line on that one. All right. Xavier Dick back for the Grizzlies. Yeah, again, just a great set. Really love watching number 8. I love watching good setters, right? And Creed in there just, little tilt on his shoulders, all of a sudden snaps that back. It's a one-on-one on the right side, but just a terrific setter. Number 4 was going for he wasn't going for an ace, he was going for a kill on that one. He was crushing that.
Yeah, I think it's clear George is one of their best players.
I remember hearing things this week. They said, this Ministikwan team, you cannot count them out. They are a really good volleyball crew.
Yeah, just can't miss serves in volleyball. Automatic points.
Yeah, just again, the passing right now, just killing the Grizzlies. I don't know if it's passing or serving. It's one, one of those two things. Tough to tell, but
right.
It seems like they're often just, late moving their feet. But again, that could be because the serve's coming in hot, or if the, floating and just not getting to the spot. So. Again, going back to the facility, though, this facility was in 2005 was when they made it. It was for the Canada Summer Games, and it was just an amazing, there's 2,500 people, in this facility. I remember even that time, some of these boys, might have been just born probably around that time. But it's kind of neat to kind of see, it being used for high school athletics, not just collegiate level.
Absolutely. And it's just so superior to some of the gyms in small town Saskatchewan as well, so it's really good experience for the kids.
Yeah, many of the points, they're going to be a lot longer points than some of them are used to, right? Because you're not hitting the net or anything like that too.
Ooh, is that legal?
Yeah, that could have definitely.
That looked like a catch and throw to me,
yeah,
but
definitely it looks to steal a basketball term there, like he dunked that. Pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure you can't dunk the volleyball, but
yeah.
I guess you can when the ref says you can, right? So, it's kind of like that. All right, into the game. Jack Nielsen, again, he served a ton of points in the last rotation. But this time, Ministikwan just said, not enough of that.
Grizzlies weren't quite ready for the tip there, expecting the big power.
Yeah, just went up, looking like he was just going to crush it like he always has been, rolls that wrist and drops that right over the block. Again, number 1 to serve, Cardinal. Better pass by the Grizzlies.
Whoa!
And all of a sudden,
Judah
it looks
Taylor
like
got up for that one. Lots of power.
Judah Taylor just crushing it.
That must feel good.
Just get it,
I don't really know that feeling.
Yeah, I forget what jumping feels like, Brett. That's the truth of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a play there. Card was pretty close to being on the net there, but they gave him the benefit of the doubt, it looks like.
A fortunate miss hit there.
All right, Judah Taylor again, back for the Grizzlies. What a great first match of the day. Ooh, into the net there, big time by number 1 of 7. If the net wasn't there, that would have been like a body check almost. So
Yeah.
I'm not the hockey player type, but they would have loved that probably.
Get a free ball here, good.
Good reach there by Xavier Dick, number 8 again. But everyone's playing hacky sack going on here, looks like.
Wow, good block.
Great.
I think that hit the antenna, Jeff.
Yeah. Stop that play. Yeah, number 8, again, talk about his hands, but that one just got away on him by Creedon. But again, Grizzlies turn. They battle that back, 22-21.
Yeah, those are big 3 points there. Ministikwan wanted to gather themselves again.
Exciting to have, again, SHSA in this building. Again, 3A boys. It would be very rare even to be in like a Regina or a Saskatoon, just as there aren't as many schools in those regions.
Right.
So, you're going around to one of about, it's like 10 or 12 regions. So and it gets offered. So we've hosted only one other time ever volleyball, and that was our girls team over a decade ago, but we weren't able to get the university facility. So, what a great, just a great thing. There's a game going over right now too on Regina Christian School. If you check that out on our live stream there, we've got different channels and games going on with that. Again, got a little excited there by Judah Taylor.
Yep.
Over at Regina Christian School, looks like the Briarcrest team's up 21-14 in their game. A little bit of March Madness almost going on here. Games going on, different gyms simultaneously, different pools. What a hit.
That was a huge hit by Xavier Dick.
Just crushed that. Again, it's like,
full range of motion on that.
If you're sitting over there, I used to be that backside power out over there, and just watching their best player just crush it right after you, trying to take away the line, is not necessarily a fun thing to be.
It was a good idea by Ministikwan there.
Xavier's having nothing there. He wasn't fooled at all by Creedon's little, fake set tip there. You can tell too, maybe sometimes you get a little nervous, right? As, things aren't going your way, and all of a sudden you try and make something happen that might not be the right call necessarily. But number 4 here with the tip. Xavier outside to Carter. Oh, a little roll reversal going on there.
Ooh.
And the setter, instead of going for the kill, decides to set kill, I guess. So right there.
Yeah.
So I'd say the Grizzlies kind of survived that one.
Yeah, I think at times they were definitely outplayed, but they got the big points when they needed them. And Ministikwan needs to kind of regroup here, I think, and get back that momentum they had early in that first set.
Yeah, again, that was that's a heavyweight matchup. We got Ali Frazier. I don't know, that's a little before our time maybe, but boxing, you hear about those matchups anyway. There you go. One, smoke one, and then the other way, someone catch you back on the other side, just like that.
Seems like a 2 seed and a 7 seed in basketball, Jeff, would be quite different. Where it seems like in volleyball, that's competitiveness is quite a bit closer. It seems like it's very possible for a 7 seed to beat a 2 seed. Much more difficult, I think, in basketball.
Yeah, I would agree with that, especially in the category, right? Well, I think that's every category, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, you need 6-7 players, whereas in basketball, you need 10, 12 players, right, in order to kind of make a big-time tournament run.
Right.
So, yeah, I think there is some truth to that. So some of the smaller towns are able to, compete even with
yeah, absolutely.
We go to tournaments throughout in volleyball, and there's teams 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, whooping some of the 5A teams in the city just because of the. Man, I'm getting so worked up with the music here. I'm enjoying it right now. This is good. The environment going on here.
Yeah, we got some good tunes here today, Jeff. Absolutely.
I had to just go back a couple generations of music in order to find it, but it was there. It was there.
Yeah.
Just kidding, everybody. Sort of. Man, want to thank all of the volunteers who have made this just an amazing event so far, getting everything up and running. In particular, Melissa Glasswell, Connie Taylor, Kenton Dick, Crystal Redicott, McMillan's. There's just so many people that it takes, but those ones in particular have just done an amazing job getting this ready to go.
So, pardon my ignorance, Jeff, but is this a best of 3 sets or best of 5?
Yeah, this one, all of these ones will be best of 3.
Okay.
And it's not like they're regional or they're conference. So in the conference, in the round robin portion of play, it was always just best of 2 total point.
Oh, okay.
But at the final, it's different. We actually run it based on just straight up best of 3, as if it's a match that way. Now it is pool play though, so when you're going for top in pool A, top in pool B, and so forth, they will take into consideration all the scores. So every point is important in a game of volleyball. Good start for the Grizzlies there. Number 3, Carter Glassbill. Nice little jump float that he has. Man, I've tried to, this is my son. I've tried to return his serve. It is coming in there with a ton of float on it.
Wow, I could tell that from here actually. I could see the action on the ball.
Grizzlies on the net there, it looks like.
The net, yep.
Back to serve. That's Credence, I believe. Timing of that one was just off. Looks like it was touched out of bounds. So I'm not sure if it was the timing or what, but don't think that one was going to land in bounds even if it wasn't touched. But slight touch there by Ministikwan.
Yeah, RCS got fortunate there.
All right, Xavier back. Looks like the Volunteers with the 3-ball system are starting to figure it out a little bit. They're struggling in the early going, but it's good to see. Oh, what a play!
Wow!
What a dig! What a
Amazing,
play!
Amazing reaction time.
Wow. Xavier just stuck a hand out. It looked like more survival from Nathan. Ball coming at his face just to get out of the way, but worked out perfect for the Grizzlies.
Wow, good block.
Yeah, great block.
Gotta say, I appreciate Xavier's serve. I know that jump serve is so big right now in volleyball. It seems like everyone does that. But there's got to be something to say, though, just about getting the ball in as well.
And consistency there, too.
Right.
Yeah. Number 2 there on that last hit, Crooked Neck. On the block, I'm saying. He was one-on-one there with Nathan, so that was a great job there to make something of nothing. Does it again, this time reversing it with a little bit of a roll into his hands, and Nathan didn't reach over the net quite enough there.
Yeah, those are tough for the blockers to read.
Tough dig there.
Nathan was ready that time.
Yeah, right there. Hits right between number 19 and number 12, Nathan and Matthew. But that's a great read there to stick it between the two of them for sure.
Good communication there on the serve.
Again, we've been talking about this punch back. Look, it's 4-1, 5-4. Just back and forth.
Yeah, the Warriors are not going to go away that easy. That's for sure.
Kind of like their jerseys here too, especially the. I kind of really like the libero, the black and the red there. Matthew just. Chucking that one into the net a little bit here. The Grizzlies will be happy to a certain extent to have Crooked Neck here into the back row. He was giving them problems and fits in the front row.
Absolutely. Kind of a key miss there. It's tough to get that momentum in volleyball when we're serving balls into the net.
Yeah. All right, and again, got Nielsen in there. Again, grade 9 student. He's going to be quite a player as he gets a little older. Big time block there by number
Aiden
1 and 11.
Aiden and Caden ready for that big hit.
Aiden standing 6'2" there. That's a big kid, in there, in particular in high school volleyball. Nowadays, collegiate level, it's like you got to be 6'5", 6'6". It's kind of crazy, but.
Yep.
With a vertical like he has, you can maybe make do with that too. Ministikwan, they're, if they look back a little bit at the first game, some of those missed serves early, but kind of coming back to haunt them, and maybe similarly here, but maybe not with Regina Christian just pumping that thing in the net too.
Right on cue there.
I guess we should stop talking about that for them. We don't actually have real wood up here to knock on, so.
guess in basketball, the equivalent would be missing a free throw. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're just straight up stepping out of bounds because you can't even play
Right.
until it happens. So I don't know. Mishandling the ref's pass, something like that.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Wow.
unreal.
Wow.
Oh, man, he just crushed that. Number 11's not feeling real good after that one. We don't want to replay that one. Kind of got him.
Okay, I think, yeah.
Kind of got him, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
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 He'll
Just a little lower than the gut bust.
he'll be okay, but he that was definitely not quite a six-pack.
Yeah, he'll be back shortly. That was a great dig by Creedon, but just absolutely erased by that huge hit.
And Xavier just has so much power, and if there's, if they don't have a double block on that, he just works it around either line or cross court. Just amazing player.
Ooh, that was a little long.
And Grizzlies getting a little bit of some momentum here.
This feels like an important part of the set, doesn't it?
Kind of funny. The kids haven't played this three-ball system, so sometimes they have the ball and they're chucking it back to the guys so we can chuck them the other ball. So it's kind of funny, but.
Oh, that
Ooh,
was nice.
wow.
Nice quick hit there.
Man, Michael Jordan has some hang time, but so does George Clinaire. Did you see that right there?
That was
Looked
pretty
up
nice.
top.
Yeah, he jumped, surveyed, and then hit the ball.
If I knew a little bit more volleyball famous players, I could use that, but I'm sorry, everybody. I guess I'm going with Jordan hang time on that one. Ooh, crushed that.
That was a good dig.
Ooh, what
Wow.
a play there. Good reaction.
Wow.
Hey, just turn around and crush it.
Yeah, big time.
Almost looked like a three, back to basketball, man. It looked like a 360 dunk on that one. He just crushed it at the end. All the volleyball purists are going to get mad at us here, Brett.
I don't think Caden has made his way back into the game yet. I think he went off for
Repairs.
some medical treatment there.
That last play is like Judah wanted to basically deflect the ball into Nathan's face is what it looked like at the end there. So kind of an interesting play. All right, Robbie had that one coming hard at him, just decided, you know what? I'm just going to fire that over to the other side. Almost got the point.
Yes.
Anyway, Ministikwan wasn't ready for it and ended up going Grizzlies' way. So Xavier just got another crushing hit. I know we're not keeping stats on kills here, but he's got to have them all, and all of them are coming hard.
Wow. Aiden's came to play today.
And again, like every time it goes over there, it's odd that the Grizzlies aren't doubling that right away. Like make them go to the middle or things that way, but not picking up on cues a little. Play against. You got to play against the team, not just.
I agree. I think Aiden's hurting him the most right now. Went to him again. Not a good pass.
Good up, good dig there by the Grizzlies.
Great defense.
Both teams playing
Here
great
it comes
here.
again. Another not a good pass for Aiden. Had to just push it over.
Setter's out. Nice little, yeah. All right, we'll see what happens here. Oh, I knew.
What a spot. What a placement by that set.
Old guys like us, we call that cheeky. That's a little cheeky,
That's right.
You look over the net, little back corner, throw her there a little bit.
Oh, good left hand smash there.
Yeah, that can throw you off too. If you're on the wrong shoulder and you're blocking, you're trying to take away cross court, and all of a sudden the ball is just outside of you there.
That was Aiden Cardinal. Another free point there for RCS.
Looks like Caden's back in the game. Hey, so glad to see him.
Oh, good.
See him out there playing. Sometimes we as guys, we just kind of laugh when something like that happens, but it's definitely not funny.
A little too much juice on that by.
Is that Matthew again, number 12?
Yep, that's right, Matthew Logan.
Crooked neck here again. Yeah, tough pass. Tough to do anything with that one.
Yeah, everything's a little tight there at the net.
When you're in the back row, as Carter is right now, you can't tip that one over the net above the height of the net. So makes things difficult when something like that happens.
Good left hand there by Judah.
He must have been extremely close to going underneath the net on that one. I wasn't, we're kind of screened by the pole there, but he must have done everything in his power to make sure he didn't step over that line.
Yeah, and I think he was really tight to that antenna as well. It was a good play. Well, RCS trying to kind of claw back here, just hang on. Definitely back and forth. Wow, nice hit.
Yeah, nice cross there.
Caden Lewis, nice placement of that smash.
Again, locating that, setting that edge. They call it setting the edge if you're on the outside blocker, right? Trying to make sure that the middle comes and buddies up right next against you. But that one there looked like there was a gap in the block.
I thought maybe there was touch, but it was not. Judah just hit that one out of bounds.
Yeah, it seemed a little late, maybe up in the air. Block is big too, so maybe it's just trying to, plays in your head a little bit when you don't want to get it blocked either. Grizzlies seem like falling apart here a little. I'm not sure. Maybe not falling apart's the wrong word, but
this might definitely be going to a third set though if they don't get it together quick.
Yeah. There's a good timeout, I think, by Coach Dick to right the troops and again see how they respond to in both of these timeouts.
Yeah, Ministikwan definitely has the momentum going right now. Another good tune here from 90s LIT.
Yeah, my feet are, there's definitely some good bass in this gym here, and my feet are moving. Kids are dancing all over.
So Jeff, what do you attribute to this 4-point lead here from Ministikwan? Is it poor passing? Is it just not quite finishing?
Yeah, well, some of it's I would say the serving. Although probably pretty close to equal on missed serves at this point in time. It seems like to me Ministikwan's just getting it to their bigger hitters right now. Like anytime they can get it to Crooked Neck right now, they're getting it to him, and they're doing more with it, I think, than our two power hitters in particular.
Yep, I think you're right.
In that first match, Xavier in the first set. Xavier, I thought, outdueled Crooked Neck, and this one so far has definitely gone Ministikwan's way. And ultimately, passing is a huge part of that.
Does that second hit automatically have to be the setter?
Nope. No, it can be anybody. It's just more strategy to try and get it to a very specific. Wow.
That was a big hit. That definitely stopped the bleeding. Let's see what RCS can do with that now.
Grizzlies definitely needed that.
Yes.
If there's ever been a need, that was it in order to stop some of that bleeding. Judah Taylor with a nice little float serve here.
I think Judah wanted to make sure he was going to get that one in.
And again, nice little block just to keep it alive.
Out.
For Ministikwan there, but you can tell they're keying on our two powers right now. That's what you can tell. You can tell they're keying on, and the power is the left side hitter, and so that's Judah and Xavier, and they're trying to make it so that somebody else has to beat them, which is smart, right? Like that's just good volleyball.
Absolutely. That was a really good back row hit. Just was a little long.
Taylor here, another jump float. Yeah, that one there could have been a carry because it's coming from behind the head. But again, it's almost like Xavier heard what I said there, that he was getting outdueled, and all of a sudden he's like, okay, I'll bring it, Mr. Glassball. Here we go.
What's that, Coach? I got you.
Wow.
Wow. 5 straight points here by RCS, and they're right back in the game.
Yeah. Unreal. Just turn of events. You know, it's volleyball is so incredible, just momentum-wise. You know, you have other sports where you can go on different runs, you know, back and forth.
Yep.
But man alive, this is just.
Well, it just seemed like this set was over.
Yeah.
And they just crawled right back into it, fought back into it. Be interesting to see how Ministikwan responds now out of this timeout. I think we took a step back in the tunes department, but that's all right. Okay, we've got Judah doing some very consistent serving. He's ready to go again. I wonder if he's going to continue just being conservative here with the serve, or if he's going to put a little something on it this time.
Oh, what a roll there. Nice little, ooh, again. Almost looked like a dunk, but.
Like a push shot or something. Uh-oh, a little trouble with the deep set there by Carter.
Just, again, you know, another cheeky one. You know, just push it where there isn't anybody. Makes volleyball simple, you know?
Yep, absolutely.
What a block again. You just see, you know, wow, what a dig.
Good defense.
Great job. And then, you know, Grizzlies not ready for it.
Oh,
just
my.
out. You know, Grizzlies not ready
Good
for
idea.
that. And then bad pass up. You know, just, you can't take anything for granted. You got to stay with that. And Ministikwan, like, you know, showed the exact opposite, right? Like, stuck with it, and we're able to get a play because of that.
What do you think of Xavier's decision there to do the little roll shot over?
Yeah, well, it was the right play. Just hit, you know, just hit it just a little bit too much of an angle to put her out there.
It was a good idea, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
But back to the
Wow,
sauce. Back to the sauce, baby.
Just wow. You know, you see that.
Impressive hitter. Good decision by Carter Glasgow there. Ball's a little tight to the net, and decided just to put it straight down. No blockers in front of him. Good volleyball play.
All right, Robbie Glasgow in here.
Wow, big serve from the grade 9. At a huge moment in this second set. 3 points away now. They're on a 9-1 run since it was 19-13.
That's pretty crazy in a volleyball situation.
It really is, yeah. It's not that Ministikwan is playing badly. I think RCS just kind of stepped up their play.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and over on the other side, looks like Briarcrest is up 20-18. A pretty packed house over there as well.
Who's RCS's Ribeiro?
You know what? They've decided to go without one this year.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly their reasoning, but Just didn't feel like it fit anyone straight up positionally.
That's fair. Wow, big block. Big time block.
What a job there by the Grizzlies. You know, what a turnaround, right? Like
Absolutely.
1913, 1912? What was that before?
I believe it was, oh my goodness. Now it's kind of falling apart here for Ministikwan, but man, just big serves by Robbie Glasgow.
Well, no matter what happens, Ministikwan won the serving competition, the opening ceremonies, so they're pretty excited about getting a free dinner here tonight. Well, what a block there, and
A little too much on that one.
and the Grizzlies take the first one of the 2025 3A Boys Provincial Championship. You know, great battle there, Brett, on both sides.
Yeah, Ministikwan, I know they're disappointed, but should be proud of their effort for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, everybody, over and out. Have a great rest of your championship.